بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على المبعوث رحمة للعالمين سيدنا ونبينا محمد بن عبد الله الصادق الأمين. أحمدك ربي على كل قضائك وجميع قدرك حمد الرضا بحكمك لليقين بحكمتك، وأصلي وأسلم على خير خلقك ونور عرشك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على أشرف الخلق وحبيب الحق المصطفى محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Brothers and sisters in Islam, Ahlan wa sahlan and welcome to our program. First of all, we make a special dua. May Allah tabarak wa ta'ala grant our marhumin, those who pass away through that calamity of that pandemic. May Allah grant them shahada. May Allah accept that suffering of that corona as a shahada for them. May Allah grant them company with shuhada and siddiqeen and anbiya wa hasana ulaika rafiqa. And we make a special dua. May Allah make it easy for those who are suffering from that COVID-19. May Allah make it easy for them. May Allah tabarak wa ta'ala safeguard each and everyone in South Africa and out of South Africa. May Allah remove that calamity soon, inshallah, from our society and our country, inshallah. Brothers and sisters in Islam, I'd like to thank all our viewers for the emails and SMSs and phone calls. And it's very interesting when we receive a message from brothers, especially our young men and women, and I'm very proud that they ask me question, and I don't know everything. When whatever is available, we tell you. It's not, we go and research and we give it to you. But the problem is when we talk about ghaibiyat, the unseen life. In this month, I receive so many requests. Sheikh, talk about the grave, life on the grave, life on the grave. What is happening to our father? Because now almost every family got marhum, they got beloved one, especially those who die on corona. People, they ask a lot about where is he now, when we meet him, how are we going to make him happy, what he's eating, you know, some people. But adhab al-qabr and life on the grave and ghaibiyat, it's a main belief of the Muslim from small. الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ. So we know that there is something is called unseen, ghaib. We got something is called mashhad. Mashhad is a scene. 90% or maybe more of our belief is ghaib. Ghaib, it means we couldn't see it, but we believe in it. That's why we say, I believe. Otherwise, if you're watching TV, you can't say, I believe I'm watching TV. You say, I do see the TV. But for jinn, it's ghaib. Where is the jinn? He say ghaib, beyond the veil. No, Sheikh, I want to see it. He says, it won't be ghaib. If you see it, it won't be ghaib. It will be seen, mashhad, physical. No, I want to see the ghaib. No, my friend, not everything you want to see the ghaib is a problem for you. What is the problem? Okay, you have ruh or not? You got soul in your body? He said, yeah, show me. You got your own soul. You own something ghaib, but you can't prove it to me. Now you want to see the grave. They say, no, but I open the grave. They are rotten, the body is decomposed and the ashes. They say, yeah, because that person now is by you. You make him not ghaib, you make him mashhad. Right. Your wife is dreaming next to you. You're sleeping there next to you, dreaming. You can't see the dream. And she was dreaming, watching, eating, doing this and that. Right? Someone next to you thinking. You don't know what he's thinking about. Thinking. Now is ghaib. So I want to remind myself and remind my young men and women who's always asking me like that. If you can't see the things, it doesn't mean the thing is not there. Maybe it's too far. You need telescope to zoom. Or maybe it's too small. Can't see it, like virus. You don't see corona. You see it with what you call microscope. That scope you watch there. Like a virus or bilharzia or all that bacteria you can't see. So before you say it's not there, do you have the tools or not? All right. The donkey see shaitan. Allah gave him the tools to see. The chicken, the rooster, sees the angels. Right. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did see Jibril while Sahaba could not see. Wahi, the angels. Aisha radiallahu anha did see Jibril alayhi salam as an image in her room. Someone was holding a robe of the horse. She asked Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, "Who's that, O Rasulullah?" He said, "Did you see something?" She said, "Yes, I saw someone talking to you, holding a robe of the horse, white horse." He said, "Aisha, are you sure? Did you see it?" He said, "Yes." "Look like who?" He said, "Like Duhayya Kalbi." The one Sahabi looked like Duhayya. He said, "Aisha, laqad ra'ayti khayran." You did see something nice. Aisha radiallahu anha did see, but not as is in a form of something else. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was riding a mule, baghla, a mule. Then the baghla was jumping when he passed the grave. So Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Wait, for who this grave?" Because that animal did hear the adhab al-qabr. So Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "For who these two graves?" He said, "This for the lady reads salawat, but she used to spy neighbor. That's why she's getting punished there." And this boy here, kana la yastanzihu min bawli. That man here that does not clean his private part after relieving himself, especially urine. So now, Sahaba were walking, they couldn't feel, only the mule, that animal sees. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opened the gap a little bit and removed the veil a little bit, he can see. Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab is not a Nabi or anything. He saw what is happening on the battlefield. Ya Sariyatul Jabal al, watch the mountain, watch the mountain. It was overseas. So there was no satellite that time, there was no phone, live show, nothing. It's a qudrat of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. So you want me now to prove to you adhab al-qabr and what is happening in the grave? We believe. That's why I said, amantu, I believe. Muslim always say trust, we believe. Otherwise you don't believe. So now we believe. Amantu billahi, I never see Allah, I believe. Wa malaikatihi, I never see it. Wa kutubi, I never see the book come down. I heard about it. Then wa rusulihi. All of us, we are Habib or Rasul because we believe, we never see him. Sahaba saw him. Wal yawm al-akhir, wal qadri, wal ba'thi ba'da. You know that 7 belief. So you want me now to tell you, you got narration that mayit when the ruh goes like this, we go like this, we go like that. But we believe that this person is not perished. We believe that he is in barzakh. That barzakh is a gap between dunya and akhirah. There is a life dates called hayatul qabr. Could be good, could be bad. That's why when you say the person passed away, oh, we shocked. You say, no, the way he passed away, did he die on iman, die salih, die in a good sake, or he was dying on haram? So Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if I'm not worried, I'm scared to show you that you will never bury each other. La da'awtullah, I would have asked Allah, yusmi'akum min adhab. You can hear like that animal, some of them. Wallahi, if we see one punish of the grave, we will never bury our children on the grave. Even if they are good, we're scared, we're going to leave them outside. That's why we Muslim, amanna, we believe, whatever mentioned in Quran, alhamdulillah, whatever mentioned in Hadith, alhamdulillah, and we believe there is life after death. Wal ba'ath ba'da al-maut. Qabr, Sheikh, will he meet my father or not? Does he know about what is happening here after he left? All that, we got a hadith, that narration, that yes, if they are in the same category, they will meet each other. They will visit each other. Then how we know? You know, so another mayit will tell him, your son passed on the university, your daughter married, so and so, but not directly, my friend. No, say, no, Sheikh, but Allah said, Bal ahya'un inda rabbihim. You say, inda rabbihim, by their Lord. By their Lord, it means on alamul ghaib, ladhina yu'minuna bil ghaib, is beyond the veil. So let's trust Allah tabarak wa ta'ala in Quran. Let's believe. And we say, Ya Allah, you are the creator of that mayyit. You decide to take him, inshallah, you will become more compassionate than his own family and his own wife and his own. He's in the hand of Rahman or Rahim. and definitely the Creator will never damage His creature. He will gently judge him, and then the fadl of Allah and the favor of Allah will accept him in Jannat, inshallah. May Allah grant all our marhumin Jannat al-Firdaus, inshallah. Short break, we'll discuss more, inshallah, after the break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brother and sister in Islam. And once again, we ask Rabbul Izzat Tabarak wa Ta'ala, may Allah grant our marhumin Jannatul Firdaus. May Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala make it easy for all of us to accept the calamity of Allah and the decision of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. And may Allah make it easy for all of us to die with Iman and to accept any decision of Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. And sami'na wa ata'na, we have heard, we obey Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. The interesting thing for the next request of our son, numbering in Quran and in Hadith and in Islam is amazing, is miracle. There is a scientific miracle in numbering and digit of Quran and Islam. I want to tell my friends, before you decide to say something about Deen al-Islam, you have to have a solid, authentic knowledge, because people are listening to you. If you are not sheikh like me on TV, you have wife listening to you, you have your children, your grandchildren, people around you, and now they take it for granted and they die with it. It's a problem. That's why that not everything you know, you say it, then you don't have dalil, you don't have a proof, is a problem. That's why it's not easy to come on TV and you teach people and you say something. It's not easy. Because if I say something wrong, people will take it, then will practice upon it, then I'm on the trouble. Not them only, I'm on the trouble. Because especially for aqaid, a thought, a belief, and ibadat. Ibadat, you can't say, if it's not authentic, I stay away from it. Some of the email, we don't answer it at all. I have it here in front of me, I can't. Why? It's a problem. Because you don't have authentic proof. So how are you going to teach millions of people watching you on TV? And is amanat. So sometimes one word take the person to the fire of Jahannam. One word. Now you want us to say something, we don't have a proof for it? No. You got something called Israeliyat. You got something from Ahlul Kitab, people of the book. They talk about. You got traditional story, tales. Especially some nation, they have a very rich culture and tradition. Stories and some heroes and what else? Superstition. Once upon a time there was a giant. That is fiction. It's not imagination. It's not real. This me and you, we have Kitab and Sunnah. Anything else, wow, but I don't take it serious. Wow, once upon a time one man was walking on the water here and mashallah. MashaAllah, bas, nothing else. Can't take it as Iman or as Aqidah for me. No, Aqidah, which Allah will give me hiding for it on the day of Qiyam. So now, digit in Quran, it's in the Arabic language. You got some subject, it's called Arqam, A'dad, numbering. Arab like that word 7. I'm Arabic speaking till now. I don't know why this. I did ask my father, I asked my ustaz, I do check on the research. That's 7. Sab'a samawat. 7 times. You must wash your hands 7 times. Then you must repeat it 7 times. Then you must make that dua 7 times. 7. And then the story is in an idiom, is a language, expression. Then you got 70. Also that 70 is a very serious number in Arabic language. And in Quran, if you ask forgiveness for them 70 times, 70 marra. Then 70 kharif, 70 season, 70 years, 70 angels. There is some use for it as a language. And like you people say in English, I got it here, thanks million. Why not 1.5 million? Or maybe thanks 3 million. It's agreement. The lugha, the language, people agree for it. Like some people this way in Arabic, They say, which is bad, is not right. You mustn't use that one. No, I won't say it. Anyhow, it's like about 70 dog or 60 dog. They say you are 60 dog. I don't know why. If you say 65, they won't get angry. I don't know why. Now in some Arabian tradition, if you tell that person, how's your sister? Ya Allah, they're going to kill you. What do you want from my sister? I say, no, I'm just asking. I say, oh, don't mention my sister. To name his wife in some Afghanistan or some other Asian places, to just tell him how is so on, to mention the name only is a fight. Say, how is the family? How is the house? You must give salam to the house. You mean the people of the house. Tradition. وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلَ لِتَعَارَفُوا. We made you nation and tribes and family to know the sensitive issue between one another. So before you give da'wah, before you talk to the people, you must. Now when we start da'wah, I used to say you. Hey, one Maulana, may Allah grant him Jannatul Firdaus. Maulana Noorba, Hafiz Noorba. He told me, Sheikh, stop pointing fingers. I said in Arabic, no problem. I said, oh, no. It's an insult. I said, sorry. And now I learn. But Allah said in Quran, La ilaha illa anta. Anta is you. I said, no, we take it wrong. So we have to understand that tradition, which things, that's why I said when the person marry a foreigner, man or woman, there's like this, is too much fight. Different background, different culture. So you need a lot of sabr to understand. The food is different. The language is different. The joke is different. Shouting is different. Habit is different. So that's why the person must know the culture of his wife before he marry her. Because maybe it's not, I don't like jokes, finish, khalas. So I don't like that one, khalas, finish. People of Mecca, totally different than the people of Medina, within that territory. So imagine someone married a woman from other country. You want to make her an Indian now. We marry a white woman, you want to make a black lady traditional one now. We say, Sheikh, you marry your own wife from your own tribe and you suffer. You say 8 years to get that chemistry or that to get along with one another. Now you got 7, 70, 40. 40, it's in the Arabic also, language. In the Islamic thing, 40 days. And then also in Yahud, in the Jewish tradition, 40 days. We got, you must read Maghrib 3 times. You must repeat 3 times, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, 3, not 4, 3. So the number 3 also it's got story. Then 5 times Salah a day, 5, not 6, 7. You must know that. So you digit in Islamic culture is day. So inshallah one day we're going to collect for you that what the ulama said about that digit in Islam. Plus 100 and alf. Laylatul Qadr khayrun min alf. Alf is 1,000. You get like that. So many hadith, many narration, many saying, putting the number just to give you as a language or as a sharia, as a deen. But like being narrated that khamsun yu'rafna bi khams. That is a saying or a wisdom or narration. They say 5, you can recognize 5 through 5. Not 4 by 4 or 3 by 3 or 3 by 7. Like that. He said, shajara, you can recognize the tree by its fruit. You will never say this is a mango tree till you see the fruit first. So now the people say the outcome. The outcome. Shajara is the fruit. You got some shajara, the shajara also the tree. In Quran mawjood, shajaratun kalimatun tayyiba ka shajaratin tayyiba. A good word like a good tree. Tu'ti ukulaha kulla hin. Produce that fruit every season. So you think that our word on TV or on bayan or with our children will never give a fruit? No, it will give a fruit. People call us and say, Sheikh, 3 years ago, you were saying something. I say, I can't remember what I said last week. It's like that. So what I'm trying to say, 3, recognized by its fruit. We'll talk about this 5, inshallah. They ask me to stop for short break. We'll continue after the break, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brothers and sisters in Islam. And once again, we ask Rabbul Izzat Tabarak wa Ta'ala, may Allah grant all of the Ummah understanding of Quran. May Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala make it easy for those who are in difficulties. May Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala increase our knowledge. May Allah make it easy for us to act upon what we are preaching and what we are saying. Before the break, I was talking about 5. You recognize 5 through 5. 3 by its fruit. And al-mar'atu 'inda iftiqari zawjiha. Wife, when her husband get poor, lose the money. We know that, alhamdulillah, majority of Muslim wives, they accept us in time of difficulties and prosperities. Million of Muslim women, they married that man, had nothing. Suffering, striving with him by the shop, by the farm, make sabr, hold till that person make money. Unfortunately, well, I'm a man, I'm not allowed to say that, but let me say it, Bismillah. That man, after that long term and many years of battling and struggling, first thing, he don't appreciate the favor of this wife. Then he ran to marry second wife, and he said, no, khalas, that lady doesn't suit me anymore. I'm a big boss. This is Jahila women, this. He said he forgot the history. He forgot the ni'mah and the favor of Allah Tabarak. That is called israf. That exceed the boundary of luxurious life now. The first favor you do it for your wife is to divorce her, to marry another one. I'm not saying marry another one, haram or halal, but I'm talking about that social react. Then we got some women knows the husband only when he got money. He used to work, make business, give her this, take care for it. Once that man shaking, she want talaq, or her attitude change, her behavior change. No more the person is in pension, retired, lost his job, now she doesn't care about him. Is that women like that? No. Our real women, fil ba'sa'i wa dharra. We know our wives in a time of ba'sa, it means poverty, dharra in a time of sickness. Wallahi, I know some women, they are heroes. Husband become piece of bones. She respect him, look after him, not only in his lifetime, after his death. We know some women like that. Was very young women, never married, look after the children like the husband is still alive with her. That is women. And we know some women, when the husband lost his job, lost his businesses, or lost his ni'mah, she said, no problem. I never lose. Iman is still there. You lost the money, but I never lose you. You got izzah, you got deen, you got ni'mat of Allah, that ni'matul Islam. She supported him, and she became a hero in his life, and then he appreciated. We know that women, we know our women in a time of difficulties, and especially in poverty. Now you take your wife every year holiday, take her to the mall and say, no, I don't have food this week. I don't have money for takeaway this weekend. Khalas, it's fine. And now imagine a wife, she's lessing worse than her own children. No. So mar'a عند افتقار زوجها. In that women, in a time of her husband get poor or poverty. As-sadiq عند الشدة. We still talk about the 5. Friend in a time of difficulties and time of temptation. We, especially rich people, you got so many friends, but the only friends can appear and we recognize him in a time of our calamity. Nowadays, in the time of Corona, you know, our friends run away from us. You just cough in front of him, he run away. He don't talk to you. He say, oh, la, la, la. They don't attend our funeral. They don't come closer to us. And then, when you have money, you got so many friends. As-sadiq, the one you recognize him in a time of shiddah. Shiddah means difficulties, hardship, when you need him. And that shiddah exposed many of us. That difficulties exposed many of our friends. They disappear. They don't see us at all. We run away, khalas. That milking cow is stopped now. No more benefit from you. So as-sadiq, the one you find him in the time of calamity. And wallahi, I just want to tell you that personal experience. People you didn't think is your friend. But in a time of calamity, he comes here. You raise hope on someone, that one run away. And you find someone you never expect is going to help you. And he come and help you. That's Sadiq, like Abu Sayyidina. Sadiq from Sidq, truth, reality, Haqq. Abu Bakr Siddiq. Siddiq, it means speak the truth and practice the truth. Easy to say, I love you, but where's the action? Next one, وَالْمُؤْمِنْ عِنْدَ الْإِبْتِلَى. That one, the number 5. So 3, women, friend, and believer. Believer on a time of calamity. لا يتغير قلبه بتغير حاله. His heart doesn't change because his condition change. Believer on a time of trial and temptation. The more you pious, the more you receive a test from Allah. And Allah wants to see your reaction. So you make more sabr, you accept it, you are very high. Because many people think that ibtila, like that corona or whatever, that calamity there, is a punishment from Allah. No. It's refinery. It's exam, unexpected exam. I want to see who's good and who's bad. We got pious people get sick. What did he do? Nothing. Just Allah want to give him. The more you write exam, the more you get more degree. Grade 1 test is totally different than matric, high school. And PhD test and exam is not like a master degree and high honors. No. So if you okay, check the champion. The champion, they say how many kilo you can left. Put more, left, put more, left, put more. Now you become a hero. You become a champion. They make radals there and make what you call that obstacle in front of the racing. They put water, put this. You say, I want to see. And you carry something when you are running. The more you want to be higher on that championship, you must put more obstacle, and then you get more round and more round. So, al-mu'min inda al-ibtila. Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, you see, Wallahi, Ya Allah, if you cut me to pieces, I will never complain you. Because some people, small sickness like this, he lose his iman. Small loss of his money and businesses, he lose his iman. Ibtila is not only on money, ibtila on nafs, ibtila on children, ibtila on business, ibtila on desire, in deen. Sometimes the brain is ibtila. Brain ibtila, you're too clever, you're too sharp and smart till you doubt about what you believe. Then you lose your iman. Sometimes the aql also can cause a problem for you. That's why I say the mistake of the clever man is terrible. The clever man, when he make mistake, he can lose his iman. You know, sometimes when I teach tafsir, then one of my students say, Sheikh, maybe it's like that. Yo. Stop. You can't say maybe. You are not part of the mufassirin. We just muqallideen. We copied these guys. No, maybe. No. Don't make suggestion. It's not a personal opinion. It's a deen, my friend. It's a deen. So here, he said, mu'min inda al-ibtila. Sometimes ibtila on aql and iman. Some calamity. People say, no, I don't believe on life on a grave. No, I don't believe on malaika. So you see now, it was ibtila. He said, A'udhu billahi min shaitan rajim. No. Amantu billah. Then he said, Ya ayyuha alladhina amanu, aminu. Oh, you believe? Believe. You say, how come you telling me like that? He said, yeah, you believe? Carry on. Don't shake. Don't step back. That's why we said that رَبَّنَا وَلَا تَجْعَلْنَا فِتْنَةً لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. Oh Allah, don't make me fitna for the believers so that people can shake their iman. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our dua for all of us to have that solid iman, inshallah. Short break. We'll continue with more after break, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brother and sister in Islam. And once again, we make a special dua. May Allah tabarak wa ta'ala grant shifa to all our mothers and sisters and all our viewers, those who are suffering from that corona or from any other diseases. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for all of us, inshallah, to pass that ibtila and test from Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. I was talking about the digit and number. In many hadith and many ayat, you find that number, specific digit. Or in the Arabian saying, or in your saying, So today we talk about the 5. So you said 5 khamsun yasrifna khams. 5 remove 5. That one 5 you recognize with 5. Now I'm saying now 5 removes 5. Take away 5. Linul kalam, soft word, remove the anger. This narration is very important for husband and wife and the teacher and people next door and all that. Lean, softness, very, very gentle kalam, it will soften the heart of the person, then the anger of that person and the jealous and that hatred of that person will go away. That leenul kalam, softening of the kalam. If your husband comes angry, which is, I said, la taghdab, do not get angry. Don't get angry, then the fire will start. Inshallah, okay, just relax. Allah make it easy, inshallah. So you don't excite that ghadab and that fire in the heart of the person. If the husband and wife, children, ustaz, neighbors, Muslim, just to cool down a little bit, got sakina on the reaction. So leenul kalam, yasriful ghadab, soften. Words will remove that anger and that jealousy from. I'm telling you, how many times we came angry, our wives and our mothers said, look here, bye, inshallah, don't worry, you'll see, there is a solution. You soft. Now your wife excite you more. Then you go kill your neighbor or you hit your child. No, you just be kalimat tayyiba sadaqah. A good word, soft word is sadaqah for you. You stop the fire. You stop the war. You stop killing and murdering. You stop zulm by that kalima is called. Then al-isti'adha tasrifu shaitan. To seek protection, Allah, a'udhu billahi min ash-shaytan al-rajim, it will remove shaitan away from your life. They say how? You can't, because shaitan is ghaib, unseen. So how am I going to take the broom and run after shaitan now? It's not there. That's why you people say haunted house, ghost house, bad spirit. People scared too much. No, Sheikh, I can't pass the graveyard. I say, why? I'm scared that Mayyit is going to jump and catch. I say, no, Mayyit is in Barzakh, you are in Dunya. No, when you go there, you're going to catch you. I say, no, impossible. Barzakh guy, catch Dunya guy. We must come to Dunya, which is impossible. Or you must go to Barzakh, which you're not. You're not dead yet. So now, Sheikh, there is a jinnah going to catch me. I say, no. So, shaitan is ghaib, unseen, invisible. We need invisible weapons to run after him. Is Allah's qudrat, Allah's power. That's why you send ghaib to chase ghaib. Allah is ghaib, His qudrat unseen, so He chased the shaitan. So that's why I said, A'udhu billahi minash shaitan ar-rajim. The only one can take away shaitan from you is Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. Then the adhan, isti'adha, take you away. But the problem is shaitan is like a fly. You go out, you chase him away, you come back. Like that. You got qareen, you got waswas, you got plenty. So now you turn away the fly like this, then it run away, then it come back to you. So you need isti'adha, a'udhu billahi minash shaitan. When you're angry, you say, a'udhu billahi minash shaitan rajim. They say when you're angry, change your position. If you are standing, sit. If you sit, stand up. Go make wudu. Because anger from shaitan from fire. Wudu, cool you down. Then, at-ta'anni will remove from you nadama, regret. Ta'anni, it means sabr on action. To slow on your action, not slow down to be very slow. I'm talking about take time. Take time when you eat. Take time when you read salah. Take time when you have decision. Give things time. That's called ta'anni. You will never regret. Hasten, rush to do some decision, you will regret. So ta'anni salama wal ajalatun nadama. Fi ta'anni salama wa fil ajalatun nadama. If you just decide, give time to your decision, safety will come. How many people could not wait on a robot, traffic lights, then dies? Oh, how many person could not wait to find out what is right, what's wrong, then he divorced his wife. Oh, he make a funny decision. So, ta'anni, you will never regret. Those who regret, those who rush to make decisions. And then, They say, أجرأكم على الفتوى أجرأكم على النار. You hasten to answer the fatwa, the question for halal and haram. Then أجرأكم على النار, you hasten to enter the fire of Jahannam. Yeah, halal, haram. Yeah, it's wrong. Well, not like that. Sabr, listen nicely, then you answer. Then imsakul lisan, holding your tongue. Yasrifu al khata, remove the mistake. It will take away mistake. Many people, when they don't talk, they never regret. But when you talk, you regret. Lisan, tongue, is a big problem. They say, Sayyidina Luqman, they ask him, go and get the best part of the sheep. He brought the tongue. And they ask him, go and get the best part, the worst part of the sheep. He brought the tongue also. So this tongue, kalima shahada is a production of fruit of tongue. Talaq is a fruit of tongue. Kufr is a tongue surface. Hold tongue. It's better to hold. They call jawabu ma yukrahu sukut. The best answer for something you don't like, keep quiet. Keep quiet, yeah. They say the wisdom is 100. 99 of it is listening. And 1/9 is samt, just to keep quiet. It means no talking, just hold. Hold, you listen, then you understand it fully, then you can decide. So imsakul lisan save you from mistake. Talk too much, then computer count, especially women. Talk, then. And some people are fishing our words. You know, when we come on TV or give bayan or something, they're waiting for you like this. They say, what's Sheikh going to say? Yeah, he talk like that, or he's like that. He's fishing, he's hunting. Hunting what? Hunting our mistake. You talk too much, you make mistake. Right. Ad-du'a save you from a bad qadar, bad taqdeer. Wal-qadri khayrihi wa sharrihi min Allah ta'ala. Wal-du'a save you from, there's no bad taqdeer, but we think is bad taqdeer. Sharrul qadar. Ask Allah, you will never get that inconvenience taqdeer. We know that there is something is called qada, and we got something is called qadar. Qada, it means something happened to you. You like it or not, it will happen. Like for example, your father is what? You don't choose your father, so you have to accept. So your father died, what must we do? Right? Sickness is not qada, it's, ask Allah. Ya Allah, give me shifa. So it's called qada and qadar. So that's Laylatul Qadr. What Laylatul Qadr is, we can ask Allah to change. Are you changing taqdeer? No, it's not me, it's him, the one who wrote it. The ulama made a nice, beautiful example. If something can't change it, it's called qada. La radda li qada'i. Like your father died, what dua must I do? Allahumma aghfir lahu warhamhu wa sakinu. I can't say Allahumma shfihi or bring him back. Then someone sick, someone poor like this. So you are a man, it's qada. I must make dua to be a woman or what? It's like this. So dua change the qada. We ask Rabbul Izzat Tabarak wa Ta'ala, may Allah write for all of us good qada and let us understand it and take it and accept it. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala write for us good taqdeer so that can be our size. ربنا إننا سمعنا مناديا ينادي للإيمان أن آمنوا بربكم فآمنا ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار. شكرا جزيلا that you are with me today. Till we see you inshallah next time. شكرا جزيلا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.